Hey guys, today I want to introduce to you the Undercover Narcissist. Hey Snapchat, filming a Mindset Monday on the Undercover Narcissist. Who knows what it is? Snap me back for a chance to win some turmeric. Hey guys, we're at Fit Gym for this Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm excited to help you take it to the next level. Let's go. So really interesting Greek mythology story. There was this guy named Narcissus, right? He was traveling up a mountain. He had been watching this beautiful girl, the type of girl that guys would line up for. This amazingly stunning, beautiful, gorgeous woman. And he's taking a hike up to see her in her castle. And as he's taking a hike, he stops by and he notices that there's a little lake there. So he travels to the lake, looks into it, and sees his own reflection. Now, he didn't just see it, but he fell in love with himself. So he stood there looking at his own reflection, and he somewhat forgot about the girl, the travel that he was making to see this beautiful woman. And sure enough, the longer he stared at himself, he turned himself into a flower. That flower is known as the narcissist, and it's all over Greece. So why am I telling you this story today? There's so many narcissists in our society today, right? You see them all over the place. You can spot a narcissist by their arrogance, their overcompensation, their boasting. And I used to be one, so quite frankly, I'm very comfortable with understanding where it comes from. I'm gonna tell you more about where narcissism comes from a personality archetype level, but also today I wanna talk about the undercover narcissist that has vastly populated our society, that is actually more present than the narcissist. The undercover narcissist is that type of person that they don't let you know that they're narcissists. They do it behind closed doors. They're judging the person that has success in their own mind. They're being nice to their face, but as soon as they turn their back, that's when the game is on. So the undercover narcissist has feelings of anxiousness. They're always in their head. They're insecure. They're judging everything, everyone. They may show up early to work and leave late to show that on the scoreboard they've been putting in a lot of time, but they're also the type of person that doesn't get a lot of work done. They're not really result oriented. It's all the show of what can I show people that I'm doing. So the undercover narcissist has vastly populated our society today. And I used to be one. There's still elements of my personality that can kind of go back and forth within this. And I want to tell you right now, if you're experiencing any level of narcissism, it really comes from your own self-love. So if you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing that external image and you're so consumed with what that external image is, there's not a lot of room for loving the internal. And the internal is actually where all the beauty is. That's where the grace, that's where those amazing human qualities that few people actually possess, and they hide it, right? They hide it with all these material things, they cover it up, they're afraid of it. Marianne Williamson has an amazing quote. She said, it's not the fear that you're afraid of, it's the light that's inside of you that you're letting out that you're actually afraid of. What is inside of you that's been waiting to come out that you haven't let out yet, and how can we go there? I would do something, and I've been doing this recently and it's really helpful, is everywhere I go, any destination, coming to the gym this morning, going to work, going home from work, I say to myself, I'm finding more and more of my true self. And in saying I'm finding more and more of my true self, you come into this place of internal love, and it has nothing to do with the external. So I want to challenge you to that mantra today. And if you're committed, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and tell me about your experience of dealing with narcissists or dealing with narcissism in general. I want to hear from you on YouTube. I want to hear from you on Facebook, wherever you are in the world. Let's raise the consciousness of humanity, and to do that, you need to let go of all of the narcissism and the undercover narcissism. I'm Drew Canoli. As always, remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you next week. I used to get complimented a lot on my looks as a youngster, and I realized that this certain level of arrogance had built up inside of me. I based a lot of my decision making on the external. It robbed me from that joy that is just so much more powerful from the inner world, the inner work that we get to do in this human experience. It's opened my eyes up to how limiting it is when we live in the external and we fail to go to the inner world. That's why we're here. So let's go deep. Love you all.